Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learn with Sunil. Today we are going to learn two poems. The first poem is How Doth the Little Busy Bee by Isaac Watts, and the second is How Doth the Little Crocodile by Lewis Carroll. The first one, How Doth the Little Busy Bee, is an original poem, and How Doth the Little Crocodile is a parody of the first poem. I think one question might be raised in your mind, that is, what is parody? A parody is a playful comic imitation or a copy of a writer's style. For your better understanding, let's listen one example from Hindi language. कल करे सो आज करे सो अब पल में परलय होएगी बहुरी करेगा कब. This example is from Kabir's Dohe. Now, let's listen the parody on this poem. आज करे सो कल करे सो परसों, जल्दी जल्दी क्या पड़ी है, अब जीना है बरसों. I hope you understand the meaning of parody. Now, let's sing the poem How Doth the Little Busy Bee.
How doth the little busy bee improve its shining hour, and gather honey all the day from every opening flower? How skillfully she builds her cell, how neat she spreads her wax, and labors hard to store it well with the sweet food she makes. How doth the little busy bee improve its shining hour?
How doth the little busy bee improve each shining hour? New words. Doth means old form of does. Shining hour means daytime when the sun is shining. Here the poet wonders about the honeybee. The honeybee is very small insect, but when the sun rises up in the sky, her work starts. She works harder and harder at shining hour, means when the sun is shining. She is so busy in her work that one phrase or simile is made on her. That is, as busy as honeybee. Let's see some more such phrases. As white as milk, as fast as Usain Bolt, as black as crow, and gather honey all the day from every opening flower. New word, gather, means collect. There are three types of honeybees in the beehive. First is queen, second is female worker bee, and last drone or male bee. Only female worker bee gathers honey. For that, she visits one flower to other to collect nectar from every opening flower. Bee makes nectar into honey and spit from her mouth into cell. How skillfully she builds her cell, how neat she spreads her wax. New words, skillfully means with skill. Cell means small compartment. Neat means well ordered. Spread means set. Wax means a yellow substance. The honeybee builds very skillfully and gently each and every cell. All cells are hexagonal shaped. Can you tell some objects of hexagonal shape? Let's see some examples. Nut and bolt, football net, flooring tiles. She spreads the wax very neatly and carefully and makes hexagonal shaped cells and labors hard to store it well with the sweet food she makes. New words. Labors hard means work hard. Sweet food means honey. She works very hard to collect the sweet food, that is honey, from flowers and stores it well in the cells. So, what is the message we get from this poem? The message is be busy in your work like honeybee. Now, let's sing the poem How Doth the Little Crocodile.
How doth the little crocodile improve its shining tail, and pour the waters of the Nile on every golden scale? How cheerfully he seems to grin, how neatly spreads his claws, and welcomes little fishes in with gently smiling jaws. How doth the little crocodile improve its shining tail?
How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail and pours the waters of the Nile on every golden scale? New word, scale, means body. Through this first stanza, the poet is talking about the crocodile that lives in the river Nile. The Nile is a river in Africa. Do you know which is the longest river in the earth? Yes, you're right. The Nile. The Nile is the longest river in the earth. In the Nile, there lives thousands of crocodiles. Here, poet tells us that the crocodile pours the water of the Nile on his body and it looks beautiful and shiny. His whole body looks golden colored under the rays of the sun. His golden color attracts the fishes. How cheerfully he seems to grin, how neatly spreads his claws, and welcome little fishes in with gently smiling jaws. New words. Cheerfully means happily. Grin means smile. Claws means toes of animal. Jaws means mouth. When crocodile sees the fishes near the shore, means the edge of water, he swims near them and smiles. That smile attracts the little fishes. As a result, they come near the crocodile, but his smile is not real, it is fake. He spreads out his claws and remains still by opening his mouth and waits for the fishes to come in. When the fishes enter into his mouth, he shuts his mouth and eats them up. Finally, crocodile's bad intention works. The message that we get from this poem is keep yourself away from bad intended people or don't attract towards fake smile.